Oh shit. Speaking of fat, dude, I had, you just reminded me, it was so funny yesterday. I called Squeezed, which is like a juice bar. And the lady answers and she's like, hi, this is Squeezed. Hold on one moment. I said, okay.
Sure.
But she didn't like put me on hold.
Uh-oh.
I could just hear everything in the background.
Okay.
And so like at first I thought I was listening to an ad, but then I was like, oh, she just didn't put me on hold and she's talking to a customer. And like, so she says, I'm going to put you on hold. And then she starts going, yeah. So anyway, I just had no idea how fat I actually was. And it wasn't until my brother came into town for the holidays and he gave me this weird look and said, we need to go on a walk. What's wrong with you?
Jesus.
She's just like telling this fucking customer all this. And then the guy's like, he's kind of responding. And then she's like, yeah, so anyway, I've been doing keto. I've been doing this, that. And I dropped 130 pounds. Like, I'm just like sitting there listening to her life story about how she didn't know how fat she was till her brother shamed her and made her feel shitty.
I love that story was so important too, that she like could not get to you. Like, you could tell like it wasn't even about, she probably already took his order.
Yeah.
It was that you called after she took his order. They were talking about that story. Mm-hmm. And she's like, no, I got to let this person know that my brother fat shamed me.
Not only that, I think he had it already. Right. What he ordered, she made it and he had it in his hand because when she was done talking to him, he was like, wow, well, thank you so much for this conversation. You've really opened my mind or whatever he said. And then he left. So like,
wow.
And the story that she was telling him took way longer than if she would have just told him to wait a second.
Right.
Took my order and then got back to the story.
Right.
But I wasn't mad about it because it was such an entertaining. Who hears that when you are put on hold? I've never in my life.
You were invested.
I was.
In the story.
In this woman's life. And now she lost 130 pounds. Because her brother looked at her and said, damn, what the fuck?
Lights, camera, action.
UPS, you piece of shit.
I was like, you know what I want to do one day? I want to join a gang.
We're in 2022, upgrade the cameras. We can see Saturn and shit, but like I can't get a clear picture of someone robbing the gas station.
That was the greatest night in the history of television.
Welcome back to Redband Podcast. New year.
Yeah.
Same podcast.
New year, same podcast, but different fellas. We're New Year Elijah and Estevan.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I haven't seen you since last year. It's actually true.
What year was it?
I don't know. I don't even know what year it is now anymore. It doesn't feel right or real.
I've been in space sleep for far too long.
We talked about how it didn't feel real that Thanksgiving came and passed.
No.
We talked about how it didn't feel real that Christmas was on its way.
Not at all.
The fact that those holidays and New Year's passed already, I don't know. I don't get it.
I don't believe it.
No.
I don't agree with it either.
I'm not okay with it.
I'm not.
Quite frankly. No, definitely weird. By the way, if you're listening to this now, it is Wednesday.
Yeah.
Well, when this comes out, it's Wednesday. So that's our new day. So we know we switched. We moved from Friday to Wednesday. We're going to see how that does. So keep a lookout for us on Wednesdays. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Our subscribers are going up, by the way.
They're going up. They're jumping up.
Jump on the train while you can.
Might as well.
Because that's when you'll know when we drop a new episode on YouTube. Same with Spotify. If you hit the notification bell, it'll let you know when we've uploaded, which, by the way, is now on Wednesdays. So I do want to talk about holidays recap because truthfully, I literally have not seen you since last year.
Yeah.
Barely talked to you about, the holidays.
Right.
We were planning to do so.
Right.
So I want to know how your Christmas was, how your New Year's Eve was, because we were planning on having an episode right at the beginning of the new year, but following what seems to be tradition now, somebody got sick again, just like you did last year, and we couldn't record.
Just like last year.
Just like, almost to the T. It's scary.
It's actually scary because I did go back when I was like looking at our year in review, kind of. I went back to where we started 2022 and it was like 3 weeks into the year.
Yep.
But that was back when you kind of had to quarantine a little longer, I think.
I think so.
Now I went to the doctor. I was diagnosed with the flu and I couldn't even get a work note that went past that day. They were like, go back to work tomorrow. And I was like, oh, really?
And by the way, you had just like the OG flu.
I had the flu that started the original, like the influenza.
Yeah, influenza.
The old fashioned. I mean, this thing is definitely getting released.
Yeah, new patch updates.
It's definitely happening where most people like you hear talk to anybody. Do you get a flu shot every year?
I haven't.
Right.
In a while.
Right.
To be honest.
It's like most people just like don't because you don't usually get the flu.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, everyone's getting the flu. I want to start the way people were like questioning COVID. I think we should just start questioning the flu all over again.
Yeah.
As if it's 1918.
Yeah.
I want to bring back questioning just the like, did we forgot. We let that one go.
Yeah.
Let's bring it back.
Yeah. I want to bring back the cone masks with the flowers inside so you don't smell the death.
Exactly. Humans were so odd.
Yeah.
Humans were so odd.
Still are.
Still are.
We have yet to change on that front. We're odd people.
We're not too far removed from the cone with the flower and just, segregated bathrooms.
Yeah.
We're not that far away from that.
Yeah.
It hasn't been that long.
So tell me about your Christmas because I want to know how the holidays went for you.
Yes.
I got this. This was a gift. Shout out. Thank you, Jessica, Jacob, Little Morgan.
Shout out.
This is from Galaxy's Edge in Star Wars land.
Wow.
In Disney World, Hollywood Studios.
I love it.
It says, the Force will be with you always. Right in there. It's from Obi-Wan Kenobi show. Oh. Check out that handle, though.
That's a good handle.
That's Obi-Wan Kenobi's hilt for his lightsaber.
Yep.
You hear that, nerds? I got it right. I said the right terminology. I'm sure some nerd will actually be like, actually, fine, whatever. It's a fucking lightsaber handle. Okay? And it's sick, and I love this. So thank you so much. That was one of my Christmas presents.
Is that the international, like, nerd? Is that like how the Roadrunner is like the state bird? Yeah. Is like, actually, the nerd word
slogan.
Is that the nerd word?
Nerd is the word.
Nerd is the word.
That is. And it comes with this gesture too, of pushing up your glasses.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yep.
Even if you don't have glasses, you just right there, push them up.
About like anything too.
Yeah.
About anything.
Mm-hmm.
So down with the nerds. We need to bring that back.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. Basically, okay, Christmas.
Yeah, how was your Christmas?
Christmas was great. Yeah, it flew though. I mean, you snapped your fingers and
done.
It was like, I guess we're done now.
Yeah.
I was really grateful that I was able to give good presents this year. Last year was not super fruitful.
What was the best present you think you gave this year?
Okay. So I gave my niece, she does gymnastics. I got her first yoga mat.
Very nice.
I thought that was super cool. I thought it was super like outside the box.
Yep.
You know, like she's like 6 or 7, I think. Okay. She'll probably get those ages down, right?
Yeah.
They didn't live here for a very long time. But they live here now. And I got my niece her first yoga mat. Kitty's first yoga mat.
Yeah.
It had little unicorns doing yoga poses on it.
Nice.
And I just thought like this is, and it's, I think at first she was a little confused, right?
Yeah.
She's what is this?
Because it just looks like a tube.
Yes.
Yeah.
What is this? B, it's not a toy.
Yeah.
It's not a Disney thing. It's not like a colorable piece of paper.
Yeah.
And I had explained once I explained it to her, it clicked.
Mm-hmm.
She was like, "You're the shit."
Yeah.
She was like, "You're the best uncle or aunt."
Yeah.
She said that.
So you were even better than the ants.
I won.
Nice.
Basically, I won.
That's all you really want from a good gift is to win, to be the one that when they open it, their eyes light up. And at the end of the day, they're still holding on to it or talking about it or using it, whatever it is.
Yes. Another thing I got for my nephew, my youngest nephew, I got him a dope ass Red Hulk toy. Oh. And I'm talking like, something that you don't want to take out of the box.
Oh,
you know what I mean? So
you got that nice.
That nice.
You got that Brian Levant collector kind of toy.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
That's exactly right. So I got that for him. Everyone else got books. Everyone else got books. I went to Barnes & Noble and I just fucking cleaned house.
Dude, okay. But I actually love Barnes & Noble.
Yes.
Like, they have so much more now than just books. Because I haven't been there in a minute. They have their second floor is like, they have so many games.
It's like, it's games and it's like a toy store up there.
Yeah. They got the little reading circle.
Yes.
That I used to go to when I was younger.
Yes.
And then they got toys, they got games, they got CDs, they got movies, vinyls.
Yes.
They have like the cool little, they have Funko Pop kind of stuff. They got collector's items. And then they have like the cool little puzzles.
Yes.
For your mind, to exercise your mind.
For the brain.
They got everything there.
I just, for me, books are back in 2023.
Yeah.
I sold my PlayStation last year. I had a bad addiction. It was getting bad.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. It was like a video game / gambling addiction. It was going down a dark place. I got rid of the PlayStation. I fell kind of back into my addictive television watching.
Yeah.
But I got myself to a place now where like I'll turn on a show and I'll just like turn it off immediately and be like, I need to read a book.
Yep.
And that's the goal. It took some time, but that was the goal. So books are back.
I'm trying to get there too with books.
Yeah.
But not like a Harry Potter type of book, Harry Potter style, like more informative in a way, like life coachy almost.
Love it.
Or I don't know, something that I can apply. Not that there's anything wrong with fiction.
No.
Fiction, right?
Right.
Nonfiction is real. I always get those two messed up.
Nonfiction is the real one.
Okay, not that there's anything wrong with fiction. Definitely has its time and place. But I'm just in that stage right now where I want to find those like life enhancing applicable skill set books.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. I love that. For me, I don't even know if I ever want to read fiction books again. I mean, maybe at some point, but the only thing that does interest me is nonfiction books.
Yeah.
Of any kind. I like those books that you're talking about. Those are really good books. I'm at a place where like the thing that's getting me to read is just the weirdest, craziest shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, sure. Like, let me read this book on necromancy. Like how do I talk to the dead?
Yeah.
And that'll get me in a book.
Yep.
It's like, hey, you can do that?
Yeah, right?
Cool.
Sick.
The craziest thing about all this metaphysical shit is the implication is if it's real, then I don't know what else there is to do but to follow that breadcrumb.
Yeah.
I mean, if there are gods and spirits and dead spirits and just the whole shebang, I mean, I think our Halloween month really changed me.
Yeah.
I think it changed me.
Open your mind a little bit.
I'm a different person now.
Hell yeah.
So I'm going there now. Yeah. We might need to do a little Redband seance. If you know
there you
what
go. I mean. And that's always fun.
That's an episode idea. Put it down.
Yeah. Let's write that down.
So, but yeah, Christmas was the shit. Waking up early Christmas morning, going to girlfriend's dad's.
Yep.
He hooked it up with a New Mexican breakfast, we opened some presents.
Potatoes.
Potatoes, eggs. Chili, sausage.
Yep.
Fucking the works,
Sounds like it. Yep. Tortillas.
Tortillas.
Uh-huh.
A New Mexican breakfast.
That's it. Yep.
And there's just nothing better than that.
Oh,
that felt like Christmas.
That with cold weather.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It's the same thing like getting a Golden Pride burrito when you go to Balloon Fiesta.
Absolutely.
Same.
It is the same.
Yep.
It is the same thing.
Love that.
It's a blessing in the world. So, Christmas, we did it up. Family, the works, nothing over the top.
Yeah.
It was a good time. New Year's, where do I begin? My experience with New Year's doesn't have much to do with New Year's. I'll tell you this.
Yeah.
We spent New Year's at Ashley's mom's in the South Valley. It sounded like Iraq.
Yeah.
After midnight. I mean, really, it sounded like an actual war zone. They say the war zone is up on up on Central and Wyoming.
Yeah. It was down there.
It was down in the South Valley. I mean, I had never been so scared to drive home.
Yeah.
I was genuinely scared to drive. It was like when you grow up, when you're young, you're going, New Year's, it's the night to be out.
Yeah.
The older you get, you're going, hey, if I want to live for the next year, I should stay inside.
Not go anywhere.
Drunk drivers and guns are the name of the game.
Yeah. No.
Oh my God. I don't even tell you. I think we haven't done a podcast since this happened. A lot of weird things have happened. I was meditating recently and heard a gunshot, and it sounded like it was right outside my window. Turns out a guy got shot dead a few blocks from my apartment.
Holy shit.
I was trying to be all spiritual and shit. And I fucking rose up. It sounded like an explosion.
Yeah.
And then the news basically showed the video of it happening and just blurred out like the guy dying. And I was like, so I just watched the murder that I heard while I was meditating.
Crazy.
Speaking of odd experiences. Okay, so this happened to me New Year's Eve. We're gearing up. We're getting ready to go out for the New Year Eve, right? Going over to Ashley's mom's. Ashley's in the car downstairs waiting, right? Because I had to go back up and grab something else. She's in the car.
Okay.
So I'm upstairs getting something. While she's in the car, hey, it's New Year's Eve. She's going, hey, I'm going to take me a little medical cannabis gummy.
Ooh.
You know what
fun.
I mean? And why not?
And why not?
It's New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
Okay. So she has like 2 bags of gummies in her purse. She pulls them out, looks at, I think I'll try this. I'll have this one.
Yeah.
Puts both of the bags. She has the 2 bags of gummies. They're from dispensaries.
Mm-hmm.
Her name is on it. Okay.
Okay.
With like a sticker.
Yeah.
Puts the bags. So actually one of them has her name and one of them doesn't. She puts the bags in her purse. I come down with the laundry. Because if you're going to your mother-in-law's, you're going to do some laundry. Okay.
Yeah.
You're going to the parents, you're doing a little laundry.
Because they got those industrial washers.
They got the washers, they got the dryers,
Yeah.
and they got the love for you.
Yeah, they might even fold it for you.
They might. So I come down with the laundry. I go to the back seat. So she's sitting in the passenger seat.
Mm-hmm.
I go to the driver's side back seat. Okay. I am putting the laundry in the back seat.
Okay.
To my left, I'd say a few feet away, maybe like 3 feet away from me, I hear something hit the ground.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Something just smacks on the ground like it fell.
Huh.
On the floor is one of her bags of edibles. The one with her name on it.
Yeah.
The one that she had just put in her purse moments before.
So this was on the floor of the car it fell down, or on the street?
On the floor outside.
Outside.
Yeah, on the floor outside. As if it was dropped from the roof of the apartment.
Yeah, what?
Riddle me this. How does a small bag of weed treats get from inside of her purse to falling from the sky and landing next to me outside of the car?
What the fuck?
Okay.
And that's like, what it would have to be like that, that Chef Boyardee commercial.
Yeah. I don't, and I would love to.
Well, I think it's older, but like a can of Chef Boyardee falls off the shelf at the grocery store.
Yeah. Oh,
and
yeah.
It follows and it rolls all the way. It follows this family home and it ends up at their front door or whatever.
I actually do remember that. That's the greatest commercial.
Yeah. That's like the journey that bag would have had to have taken. Fallen out of the purse, gotten up, took a little stroll to land there. Like that's
the only explanation is that she would have been fucking with me and thrown it from one side of the car to the other side. But her side of the door remained closed the entire time.
Windows up?
Windows up. There's like no logical reason this should have happened.
And what did she think about it?
She was freaked the fuck out.
Yeah.
Because I was freaked the fuck out because it hit the ground and she saw me staring at it. And she's like, what are you looking at? And I went and grabbed it and handed it to her. And she went, what the fuck?
Yeah.
She said, I just put this in my purse fucking a minute ago.
That's wild.
How did that get there?
I don't have an explanation for that.
I surely don't either.
I need like a frame by frame JFK assassination type of video.
Yeah.
Drawn by one of those people who do really quick sketches on a whiteboard for YouTube.
Yeah.
I need one of those to find the layout and even of everything. And even then, I don't see a logical explanation for how that happened.
Nope. Teleportation.
Right.
For some reason, an inanimate object
was
able to teleport.
Yeah, the fact that it has her name on it still.
Yep.
That's like a magic trick. It's like when a magician says, write your initials on this coin so you know it's your coin.
And she has the 2 bags. So I said she had the 2 bags.
Yeah.
When I give her that, she has the 1 bag in there. It's 1.
Yeah.
So it was not. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, it was the literal bag.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, you can maybe like come up with some sort of logic if it didn't fall like 3 feet away from me. It wasn't like right next to the car. It was like there's my parking spot and it was like in the middle of the parking spot next to me.
Yeah.
And it hit the ground. It made a sound.
So that even debunks a thought that I just had because I pictured that it was somewhat closer to you.
Sure.
And I was thinking, okay, well, if it was breezy that night,
sure.
Maybe she set it on top of the car. She thought she put it in her purse,
right.
And maybe it blew it off the side of the car. It slid, and landed next to you. But the fact that it was like in the middle of a parking space, like that's like, you know,
I took steps to go pick it up.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense to
me. So yeah, I am part of a Discord group. I never thought I'd say that. Of people who have interest in things that are weird, such as magical things, you know, things that are weird. And I told them, and all they said was fairies. So that didn't help.
I'm like trying not to choke on my snack over here.
That didn't help. I was thinking they were going to be like, oh, like, you know, like a ghost, fairies.
I even would have been more okay with like a portal idea. She put it in her purse. It fell through a portal, landed next to you.
Right. Space-time, glitch in the matrix.
I'm more okay with that on the fairies.
I mean,
I like that they just said fairies and you're like, well, that's not helpful.
Thank you. It was brilliant.
Fucking weed fairies.
Not gonna lie though, it made me think. I said maybe fucking it is.
You know, you can't disprove it.
Maybe because where I'm going now, I'm open to that.
Yeah.
I'm open to that. I'm open to that idea.
Yeah.
Okay. Redband October changed me forever. So here we are.
You're a shifted man.
I'm a different person. So please do tell me, sir, about your holidays.
Sure. Well, if anyone has any theories of what could have happened there, we'd love to hear it.
We would love to.
Yeah. Because that, you know, fairies, I don't know, but some other kind of logical explanation, maybe. But yeah, so my Christmas was great. I can't think. You know, I was really bummed out.
Oh.
Because to start, so my brother he's into Funko Pops.
Yeah.
He collects them, or he's starting to. He's got a decent collection going. And he was on our episode, Parks and Rec Office episode. So I found one of the rarer, I guess you call it rare. They title it Chase.
Okay.
So for anyone who's super into Funko Pop, probably know what Chase means. I guess it's like an alternate version of a already pretty mass-produced Funko Pop.
Okay.
So I found this one of Ron Swanson from Parks and Rec. And it's from the episode where he goes hunting with everyone and he gets shot in the head.
Oh my God.
So they had it. and I was like, he's gonna love this. This is so funny.
Right.
And it was Ron Swanson, Hunter outfit. He had the bandage wrapped around his head.
Right.
And I said, perfect. Ordered, had it delivered here. I open it, and it's not that one.
What?
It's Ron Swanson, Hunter outfit, but he's wearing a hat. So he hasn't been shot in the head yet. And so I was like, did I read it wrong? Went back, looked at the order information, and it said, like in the description, it called it Hunter Ron Chase, whatever that means.
Yeah.
And all the pictures showed it had the bandage on the head. I looked at reviews to see if anyone else was like, oh, I keep getting the wrong order from these people. Nothing. So I was like, maybe it's a mix up. I'll tell them that I want to send this one back and get a new one.
Right.
So I ordered it again. They sent me a label. By the way, the drop-off stuff is cool with Amazon.
Okay.
I did it at Whole Foods.
Okay.
Fucking, it's awesome.
Futuristic.
Yeah.
I love it.
So, yeah. So they sent me another one. Same thing.
No.
Even though the picture showed one thing. So I was bummed. And by that point, it was already getting close to Christmas. So I didn't get to give him that. But I got him the 40-year-old virgin.
Oh, that's awesome.
The scene when he gets his chest waxed.
That's a good one.
Yeah, so he's got his shirt off and the little parts where his hair was waxed off is off, and so okay, pretty good. And I got him some other stuff, but
I just is it a scam? Is this were you able to make direct contact with the distributors?
Nothing. I mean, I just sent them back. At that point, I had two of the same thing. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to request a refund on both of these and send them back.
And you got the refund, though?
I should check again. I got one of them.
Okay.
I know it takes a little bit to process. It took a few weeks. So
yeah,
I'll check again to make sure that the other one got processed. But
I love that your financial life is stable enough that you can not know whether you got a second refund back. That you're just I don't know, maybe, but if I didn't, it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, I order guac and don't even think twice,
I love it.
I love
it. I love it.
Well, I want to, now that we've recapped a little bit, I want to talk about what we're looking forward to this year as far as movies go.
Yes.
Because there's a slate, quite a slate, I would say.
Yeah.
Some of them we might miss because, there's movies I'm sure I'm completely spacing on. But
yes,
you got a list going.
I got me a list.
Yeah, let's hear it. Let's see what we got.
I got me a list. I just want to say before, and this is where I know that me and you are the same. As I imagine for a long, long time, you and I have both had our finger on the pulse of the upcoming slate of a year of movies.
Mm-hmm.
I remember going, I don't know if you ever did this. In the early days of the internet, did you ever just go to www.movies.com?
Wow. It sounds familiar, but I don't know, maybe.
Just when you had no clue where to go, and you're a kid and you like movies. And I just went to movies.com.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's the place where I was introduced to the upcoming films list.
What I used to do was I would go to iTunes and go to the movies section. I don't even know if they have this anymore.
Ooh.
But at the time they used to have upcoming movies and posters for them or trailers for them.
Yes.
And this was so long ago that I remember seeing the first teaser for B Movie.
Ah.
The animated movie, The B Movie with Jerry Seinfeld.
Yeah.
And I remember the teaser trailer being on that list.
The frequently memed B Movie.
Yeah, the highly memed for sure.
And if you didn't catch that, you got to go back and watch that one.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good one. That's a bit of an underdog there.
It is.
So we got a slate of movies. Obviously, we can't touch on all of them.
Mm-hmm.
I picked the ones that were the most headliney.
Yeah.
Simply for the reason that, listen, I'm only a human. Okay, so don't start getting on me about you missed the fucking indie fucking French goddamn, I just listen. These are the movies that we're gonna probably end up talking about. And not because we're that podcast that just is going to suck the dick of Marvel like 24/7.
No, yeah.
These are things that they're going to come up because they're going to be important. They're going to be important.
They're going to be talked about.
Now, the first thing I want to do is talk about a movie that is not exactly in that realm because it got a release date very recently.
Oh.
This is a movie called Beau is Afraid. Have you heard of this?
I don't think so.
This is the next film from Ari Aster, Hereditary and Midsommar director.
Yep.
When I was making this list, I had that on the to be decided. It didn't have a release date.
Oh.
It is officially looking at a release date of April 28th, 2023, starring Joaquin Phoenix.
Ah, Ari Aster and Joaquin Phoenix sounds good.
Come on now. Ari Aster, Joaquin Phoenix.
Yep.
And we got a trailer today.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I might have to watch that later.
Yes, you should. Maybe we should watch it before I leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if go watch the Beau is Afraid trailer. Get ready for a game changer. This one, though, Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey.
Yep. I'm excited for that.
I'm very excited for that. We've talked about this early on, didn't we? We kind of touched on it. I remember talking about that in the other apartment, I think.
Yeah, no, I think back when it was first announced.
Yes.
And then we did bring it up again recently.
Yes.
But I'm expecting that to be bad.
Me too.
That's for sure a movie where you're like, yeah, this will probably be bad, baby. Let's see.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know, Winnie the Pooh, the story of Winnie the Pooh, or maybe just the characters, are in the public domain.
Yeah.
Which means anyone can do anything with it. Which means they can make a really bad slasher horror film.
Yeah.
And so that's looking at a February 15th release date. We're excited.
Right around Valentine's Day. It's the perfect movie to go see with your significant other.
Yes.
Yes.
Right around, you got to go see that with the significant other. If you're attempting to court a new romantic interest, also take them to see that.
Yep.
And if they look at you like you're weird, move on.
Move on.
Just move on.
It's an easy way to weed someone out because that person's not for you.
Absolutely. So our first super commercial release of the year, coming February 17th, which is actually pretty interesting.
That's soon.
It's actually kind of weird that Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey is releasing. Well, it's a Valentine's Day release.
Yeah.
And then just a few days later, we're getting Ant-Man Quantumania.
So that Ant-Man's really that soon?
It is that fucking soon.
Wow.
It is pretty much almost a month away.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Because that seems more like, from how they're building it up, that seems like a summer blockbuster to me.
Which is where, this is the topic that I love about movie releases. And this isn't something I got into until my adult life per se, but the time of year a movie is getting released can tell you a lot.
Oh.
And a February release makes me a little worried.
Yeah.
It makes me a little worried.
Like maybe it's not as big as we're thinking it will be, or that they actually have something much bigger slated on the horizon.
We have seen, though, Marvel have no issues releasing 2 movies in a summer.
True.
But another thought that comes up is the potential that they could be releasing it strategically in February to tie into the next. God, this is where we're at with Marvel. It's just, and I'm trying to be optimistic, to tie into the next Disney Plus show that comes out before Guardians 3 comes out, which we'll get to in a second.
Yeah. Okay.
That's where we're at with Marvel. It's just but no, let's not skim past it. If you're releasing a movie in February, there might be something wrong with it.
That's a fair point.
That's the assumption.
That's just a weird time for a Marvel movie to come out.
Your hits,
really odd.
Your hits are coming out in the summer or around Christmas, around the holidays.
Yeah.
Those are your hits.
But February 17th, unless the movie has some slight Valentine's Day themes to it.
Right.
Even then, I'd be like, nah, just put it out in the summer.
Exactly. So, we'll see.
We'll see, I guess.
So up next, this is exciting. This is not too long after Ant-Man.
Oh.
We got ourselves on February 24th, Potentially a Redband exclusive. I think we should look into this.
Okay.
Cocaine Bear.
Yeah.
Cocaine
I'm looking forward to
Bear.
That is based on a true story.
Yes. And that's very exciting, isn't it?
That's very exciting.
Oh, Smokey the Bear has a coke problem.
Yeah. Always has.
Always has and always will.
Yeah.
The thing about this is I think the first time I heard about this movie, I was weary. And I'll tell you why I realize now I'm weary. It's because they don't make a lot of good comedies anymore. Yeah. And I think I was confused. I think I was like, it's been so long since, this can't be good.
Yeah.
It looks so good.
Okay.
You had seen the trailer
Well,
yet?
I saw that one.
Saw it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When we saw, what the hell did we? What did we see?
Violent Night.
Yeah, Violent Night. Yeah, they showed a trailer then. Yeah, I mean, it looks. Obviously, the events that take place in the movie aren't going to be. It's just based off the idea of this bear that ate a bunch of cocaine that fell out of a plane or was thrown out of a plane.
Yes.
And someone said for 15 minutes that was probably the apex predator. That bear right there.
Absolutely.
Hopped up on cocaine.
So Cocaine Bear is exciting now, but that will contradict the point I made about Ant-Man because that is also a February release.
Interesting.
So either my conception of release months are a little bit off and February is actually a little bit fire, or there might be a little something wrong with Cocaine Bear too.
Yeah, or maybe they're like us. Maybe they're like, you know what? The summer is like the Friday of the year.
Right.
Let's try a Wednesday. Let's try a Tuesday, Wednesday of the year, which is like February.
Yeah. I wish I had more like statistics right now, or I did more research on this idea, and maybe we can at some point. But who's to say? Yeah, maybe there has been some really good releases in a February.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. We'll have to look back.
Like the movie Valentine's Day.
Oh,
everybody's favorite.
My Bloody Valentine 3D.
Yep.
Come on,
guys.
So clearly there was nothing good coming out in March, which may be the real dud of the year.
Yeah.
Truly. I mean, because I wrote nothing down for March, which is telling.
It's a dry month.
It's a dry ass month. April the 7th, we got Mario.
Oh, right.
What are your thoughts on this, truly?
I think it's a delicate situation.
Sure.
Because if you cast Chris Pratt,
right,
and if he does the Mario voice to a T,
yeah,
he gets shit on for cultural appropriation or whatever the fuck they would come up with, right?
Right. Yes,
it's racist. But then he does it in his own voice, his own way, and he gets shit on for not sounding like Mario. So like that's just the world we live in now.
Yeah,
nobody's gonna be fucking happy no matter what.
Yes.
I'll still go see it.
I'm going to see it.
Just to see. I don't know. I'm not like well versed in the Mario lore.
Right.
But I mean, I play Mario. Played it. I played Super Smash.
Yeah.
So I'll go see it. I'm not, it might not be something I go see opening night. Maybe not even opening month.
No.
But I'll see it at some point.
I'll see it at some point. And the chances are I might miss it in theaters. The moment that I'm going to want to go finally see it is the moment it's going to pop up on HBO Max.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to be like, oh shit, I missed it, but I can watch it now.
Yeah. Oh shit, I missed it. Oh no.
Oh shit, I guess I'll just
kick back and relax and watch it here.
I'll watch it here.
Yeah.
It is though, it's one of those movies that at first that was, I'm a PlayStation guy.
Yeah.
I did not even play Mario.
Oh.
Yeah. I typically do not care which way about. I played a little Mario Kart. We had a Wii. For a while.
I mean, Mario Kart's great though.
That's you gotta love that.
Yeah.
But based on the trailer, there will be Mario Kart components in there.
Ooh, I like that.
Super Smash components.
Really? I didn't see that.
They're gonna address that.
Okay.
And that's why it went from me like a no to a yes.
And that could be cool if they open this up to other animated movies and then you have like a Super Smash movie.
Yep.
That'd be cool.
It looks like that's exactly the goal because in Hollywood right now, we follow the money.
Yep.
And the money is Marvel.
The money says standalone movies come together for one big movie.
Yep.
That's the formula that gets the money.
That's the money, baby.
Yep.
Okay. So you got to follow the money. Now we're getting into our summer slate.
Okay.
Are you ready? Because that's all I put down for April, and that must be for a reason. Once again, our May 5th, right off the bat, we got Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
Yes, sir.
This is going to be in the end of an era, truly.
Yep.
It's going to be, James Gunn is going to be the Kevin Feige of DC.
Mm-hmm.
He is done in Marvel.
Yep.
And this will be the last Marvel movie with his touch, which is a damn good touch to have.
Yeah, it is. Which is a shame.
It's a shame.
But I am excited to see what he brings to DC.
Yes.
But yeah, I mean, Guardians 3. Did you watch the Guardian Christmas special? I did not.
I didn't either.
Well, I heard it was pretty good.
I bet it was. I have no doubts.
Yeah. But I mean, I will be there. Definitely. Especially because I'm sure Ant-Man Quantumania is going to set something up for Guardians 3.
Of course.
So that's going to lead you to want to go see it more.
Yes.
So yeah.
Absolutely. And I'm still all in. As much as we roast the ones we love, right? Mm-hmm. That's why I shit on Marvel sometimes.
Yes.
And listen, I'm a fucking comic book nerd through and through. I grew up reading comics. Did I grow up and realize there are a lot of other really good fucking comics that are not Marvel and DC? Fuck yeah. God, there are so many goddamn good ones out there. And they're making a lot of content around them. I just watched the Sandman show on Netflix.
Oh, yeah.
Amazing.
Okay.
That's big. That's grown-up comic books right there.
I might have to look into that then.
You should scope it out because it has to do with dreams.
Ah.
Come on.
Is that what the song is based on?
I believe so. The mythology lines up in that way, I believe. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I like that.
Fun?
I like that.
So I put this one down specifically for my niece. I'll watch this. But I put it down because it's going to be incredibly polarizing.
Ah.
I wonder if you could feel where I'm headed.
I think so.
Little Mermaid.
Yep.
You knew it.
It's already been polarizing.
It's so polarized.
It's already, and again, it's the Chris Pratt thing.
Yes.
Being Mario. It's like, we want more diversity, but not that much diversity, but also. Yeah. So it's like people are upset that a black woman is playing Little Mermaid because that's not how Little Mermaid originally is, or, whatever. And then people are upset at those people. And it's like, well, let's be progressive in it. Look, here's my take. Not that anyone asked for it.
Yeah.
I think as long as they don't make the movie so down your throat.
Sure.
With politics or whatever. If it's the same story, I don't give a shit. Just put a great actress and see what they can do.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to be that thing. No matter what, it's going to be a thing.
No matter what, it's going to have lovers and it's going to have haters.
Yeah.
And the haters are going to hate the lovers and the lovers are going to hate the haters. And it's just going to be a mess.
I would love if this is the thing that collapses our society.
Little Mermaid.
I really want this to be the one. Like, George Floyd took us to the brink.
Yeah.
But if this could just be like the thing, like I would like for after this movie comes out, none of these other movies could come out because the cities are in flames.
Yeah.
That would be my dream.
Mm-hmm.
It would be so fun.
Part of that world.
Yeah. Yeah.
Amazing.
Under the world, or whatever she says.
Under the sea. But she wants to be part of that world.
Now, are they going to have a Jamaican crab?
Right. That's the thing is the centerpiece has been about this actress.
Yeah.
That I don't even know who else is in the movie.
Should we real quick?
Yeah.
Should we
let's
look
take
for
a look,
all the
I don't know who else is even cast in the damn thing, because all anyone can focus on is the lead actress.
Now, what if they did a switcheroo? They said, okay, Black Little Mermaid, but we're going to get like the whitest guy to voice the crab now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where it's like, okay, well, you get this one, but like instead of Jamaican crab,
Yep.
like we're going to get Steve Carell to do the crab.
Yeah.
And he's going to do his white ass Steve Carell voice.
Yeah, I love it.
I think that'd be brilliant.
Or like a Seth Rogen crab would be great.
Absolute Seth Rogen crab. I mean, don't even get me started. Okay, so I mean, Melissa McCarthy as Ursula. Perfect casting.
Okay.
Perfect casting.
Okay.
Perfect casting.
Yeah.
As well as the Little Mermaid herself. Perfect casting. Don't get it twisted. That's not what I'm saying.
Don't start putting words.
Don't
in our
start
mouths.
telling me. Yeah. The guy who plays Prince Eric, I have no clue who that is. King Triton, Javier Bardem.
Oh, Javier Bardem.
We love him.
As King Triton. Interesting.
I know.
Okay.
I finally watched No Country for Old Men. I've
only seen like a scene.
It's good.
But I do want to watch it.
It's good.
You know, it's one of those, every time I see that it's back on Netflix, I go, all right, I'm going to watch it this time. And then I don't, and it leaves.
I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to go out on a limb and say the guy who plays Sebastian the Crab is a Jamaican man. He looks like Corbin Blue meets The Weeknd.
Daveed Diggs, he looks familiar. I've definitely seen him in something,
He's
but
in
I can't.
A thing or two.
Can't figure out.
Hamilton 2020, maybe that.
Oh, maybe. I've never seen Hamilton, but
yeah. Well, I'm glad that was a test.
Okay.
To make sure. So Aquafina is going to be in it.
Aquafina. Oh, is she in Crazy Rich Asians?
Yeah.
Okay.
And what's it called? Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi. Legend of the Ten Rings. Okay. Who's she playing?
Scuttle? I didn't.
I think that character.
Okay.
The name sounds familiar, but I don't remember who.
I probably saw the Little Mermaid cartoon once.
Is that like the Scuttle? This is going to sound stupid because it's the Little Mermaid movie, but I feel like Scuttle is one of the fish. It sounds like a fish. No, but I think it's that one fish that's like her close friend besides the crab.
Okay.
I think.
I like Aquafina for that.
Maybe. Yeah.
No, Scuttle's going to be a key part in the movie.
Yeah.
So basically, that's pretty much, those are all the
main actors.
Those are the mains.
That's crazy that until this point, I had no clue who else was in the movie.
Oh, yeah.
That's wild.
No, they, I mean, it's really, you remember when they released the cast of Lion King?
Yeah.
Live action Lion King? Mm-hmm. I mean, it was an event.
Literally, yeah.
It was bigger. It was bigger and better than the movie. The cast, just looking at a picture of the cast, was better than watching the movie.
Yeah, you were like, "Oh shit!" I got excited just from looking at I was like, "That's it. I don't even need to see the movie. Look at that cast."
That was enough of a dopamine rush to like be good, and then the movie itself was just. I mean, I don't know.
The equivalent of online shopping.
Yes,
you even put it in your cart.
Yes.
That's what I felt like looking at that cast.
You put it in the cart. It was creating a wish list on Amazon.
Yeah. Oh, man, dude.
It was like the fantasy draft.
Gets me going.
It was a fantasy draft of movies.
By the way, not to derail too much, but I won. I won fantasy football in my league. I went 11-3, and I won all my playoff games, number one.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I've never done that, I don't think.
This is a sensitive topic for me.
Oh, no.
Okay, I came in second, but that means losing $200.
Oh.
Well, okay, I didn't put $200 in.
Okay.
But I got $200 if I won.
Yeah.
I got back what I put in, which was my 20.
Oh. That's painful.
I just am I actually blocked that out of my mind. But I can't believe you won. Did you win anything? Do you guys put money in there?
No, this is just like the family one.
It's good times.
Well, yeah, it's just for good times.
Yeah.
So I didn't win money, but I won pride.
Ooh.
I won, I don't know, like my mom won last year.
Okay.
So she metaphorically handed off the crown, but passed the torch to me and said, congrats.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And you won bragging rights.
Bragging rights. That's the word I was looking for.
Yes. Bragging rights for a year.
Yes.
You get to, hold that over everyone's head.
And it was really, really intense because the person I was playing against also had a record of 11-3. We were the only two in the league who had the best records like that.
Wow.
And we were going head to head and it got close.
Who was your MVP?
Man, honestly, it was probably Jalen Hurts.
Me too.
He consistently put up 20 plus points for me every week, if not 30 plus.
Yeah.
And consistently. Because normally I would have actually probably said Stephon Diggs, but the past few weeks there at the end, he wasn't even breaking 10 points. And I was like, bro, come on.
Right.
Do they even know he's on the field?
Right.
Throw it to him. Whatever.
Throw it to the guy. Well, here's the problem for me, though, is Hurts got hurt.
Yeah. Yep.
And then he didn't do that great the last week. But you didn't need that.
Yeah. So, I put in the backup Garner.
Me too.
And surprisingly, he put up like 22 points.
That first one, that was good.
Yeah. Week after that, though,
no.
Sucked some ass, dude.
Sucked some suck.
Yeah. And then Jalen came back, also sucked some suck fantasy points, but I had already obtained the lead.
Yeah.
I pulled ahead by like, I don't even know, 30 something points maybe. So I was just watching as the last player of her last game to play, the clock ticked down, and I just said, I got it.
You said we're good.
Yeah.
You said it's game over.
That's game. That's cap, baby.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You deserve it.
I worked so hard.
You did.
I put in the work.
You did. This year, like you gave it a real run for the money, didn't you?
I did. A lot of a lot of scrolling on my phone and reading stuff. A lot of tapping buttons to make the changes.
Yes.
So that's work.
You were working that waiver wire, though.
Yeah. Oh, dude. Every week.
Come on.
And I stopped putting up with bullshit, by the way.
Yeah.
I had a kicker who, like, 2 weeks in a row, he didn't even break 5 points.
That's a problem.
And not even that, because I understand the kicking position, they don't get you a whole lot. But he was missing field goals.
Right.
And so I was like, nah, you're done.
You're
him
out.
Cut him. And normally I would have stuck with somebody a little bit longer, but I didn't have the patience this year.
No, yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a lot of defenses and kickers this year.
Yep.
Let's just say that. I will drop a fucking defense and a kicker in a moment.
This was my strategy this year. I went to the waiver wire every week. I went actually and I looked who the Houston Texans were playing every single week. And I would go and I would grab that defense if they were available to play them. And I would just play them and boom, points.
That's actually perfect.
Yeah.
Did that ever fail? Probably not.
Not once.
Not literally once.
Literally not. I think I got 30 points from a defense one week that played them. And that's the most I've ever seen from a defense. It was insane.
I wish I thought of that. Damn it.
Yeah.
Next year we will come together and compare notes.
Absolutely.
Because I got to win that fucking money.
Oh, you gotta.
When the money's at stake.
Yeah, that's the thing. I already get heated as it is. I don't think I could do money. I'd be throwing shit. No, it wouldn't be good for me.
I'll break up the family.
Yeah, literally.
June 23rd, a movie comes out. A movie that is incredibly anticipated for the wrong reasons.
Oh.
A movie that I'm going to probably watch for the wrong reasons.
Oh.
That is The Flash.
Yep. I think everyone's going to see that for the wrong reason.
Absolutely. You're going to want to know, you're going to be like, am I able to tell that they are having a mental breakdown?
Right.
As they're on the screen acting.
Yep.
Are you going to be able to see that?
I don't know. Maybe. I think it's going to be the same kind of unfortunate thing that we've talked about before, where a headline piece about one of the main actors that is negative takes away from the rest of the movie. It's the same thing that happened with Krista Lee in Army of the Dead, where I'm watching it thinking Tig's doing great, but I'm really like, what would Chris have done with this?
Yes.
Which sucks because that takes away from the rest of the movie and the other performers.
Yes.
Same thing here, where you're going to have multiverse Batman.
Yeah.
I think is what they're trying to set up. Yeah, Michael Keaton.
Yeah.
And then now you're just going to be thinking, well, Ezra Miller is acting here and has people locked away in his house or something crazy. I don't know. I don't really even know what he did, but
that's exactly what you're going to be thinking and hoping for.
Yeah.
That is why you watch it. The same reason we watch Don't Worry, Darling.
Right? And that too.
Come on.
Yep.
We love a good disaster in this country. So that'll be interesting. And then on my birthday, so having a summer birthday, when's your birthday again?
November 1st.
Right. Did I tell you happy birthday this year?
Yes.
Oh, good.
You wished it to me on the Redband
thank God.
Instagram page.
I get very terrified every time I talk about my own birthday while I'm sitting next to a friend, and then I go, holy fuck, do I know their birthday?
Yep.
And then I go, fuck, their birthday already happened? Did I wish them a happy birthday?
Same here.
Thank God I did.
We're sharing the same fears.
That's okay. Well, make sure you don't forget mine.
I won't. I'll post. I'll post about you.
Well, you'll know when my birthday is because it's the same day that Indiana Jones comes out.
Oh, yes.
So,
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I will admit, some of the CGI in the trailer I saw looked a little yikes-o.
It's a little yikes-o.
But excited to see Harrison Ford take the mantle again.
Sure. Absolutely. I think I need to get into Indiana Jones. Nah, I do need to go back and watch all of them.
Yeah.
I do. But I'm willing.
What was the last one? Kingdom of the Crystal Skull?
Yeah, and
With
I
Shia
think they
LaBeouf?
want us to forget about that one.
Yeah, I think they do.
They had Shia LaBeouf.
Yep. Yeah.
And I think they want us to go, what was the last one? Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. They want to just kind of like wipe the slate clean.
They want to go
Give it
away
the
from
middle
it.
child syndrome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that'll be on the old birthday this year.
That'll be fun. That's a good one.
You know me, I love to get together and go see a movie on my birthday.
And that's a good one to see. I'm excited about that
And
one.
so we shall go.
Let's go.
And so we shall go. And this time we'll be seeing Indiana Jones instead of me dragging you and your girlfriend to an A24 movie where there's strippers and cocks and fucking crazy shit and,
that's
and
right.
guys with guns.
Yeah, we saw At Zola. I remember.
I had you guys come see At Zola with me.
Yeah, a lot more dangly wanglies than I was expecting.
There's a lot of dicks in that movie.
Yeah.
There's a lot of dicks in that movie.
Crazy.
Good movie.
Good movie. Elvis Presley's granddaughter in it.
Yeah.
Crazy.
We love Elvis.
Yeah.
I looked at
I have an Elvis like movie poster over there and it's covered right now, but
covered.
yeah.
So this one is a little bit more for my horror taste.
Okay.
July 7th, we got a new Insidious.
Damn, another one, huh? And I've again never saw the first one.
That's a good one.
Okay.
If you're interested in all this weird spiritual shit like I am, we revisited the first Insidious recently, and being an adult who's just interested in weird spiritual stuff instead of a teenager who wants to get scared, you see the movie completely different. I mean, they're talking about some stuff in there.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay, we're talking about out-of-body experiences. We're talking about spirits trying to enter your body while you're lost in the spirit realm,
Yeah.
I mean, these are fun things to talk about.
Yeah.
So I would recommend it.
Okay.
And I'm excited for this one because it does have the original cast members, and I believe it's directed by one of the original cast members. The guy who plays the guy in Conjuring.
Oh, yeah, the guy who plays Ed.
Yeah.
Ed Warren.
The guy who plays Ed.
Okay.
He's Ed.
Yeah,
I don't know his
he's
real
just
name.
Ed Warren. No, what is his name? Whatever.
It's
I know who you're
something.
talking about.
I mean, he's a Patrick.
He is a Patrick.
He's a Patrick.
It's Patrick something. Patrick Star.
I
don't know.
Oh, fuck, that got me. Okay. All right, man. There is going to be an event this summer that is going to be like none other.
Ooh.
Okay. On July 17th, 2023, 2 movies come out on the same day.
Oh, shit.
2 movies that have the potential to change the world forever.
Oh, I like it.
2 movies that if you ask me to choose between seeing these 2 movies, I'm going to have a hard time.
Ooh, I like a good showdown.
We got Oppenheimer and Barbie.
Oh, yeah. Wow, yeah, I can't believe those are coming out on the same day.
We got Oppenheimer and Barbie.
We don't have any other Barbie trailers, do we? We just had that teaser?
Just the teaser.
Okay.
And it looks really good.
So I still have no idea what the movie's going to be
about. The problem is it looks really good.
Yeah.
But consider me at Oppenheimer opening night.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably. Unless they drop a Barbie trailer that makes me go, ooh, oh, shit. Hold on.
Damn it.
But I mean, the fact that Ryan Gosling said it was the best script he's ever read.
I know.
I'm just wondering, the intrigue.
Yeah.
The intrigue is getting to me because there's a lot of buzz surrounding this Barbie movie. Who would have thought Barbie?
Right.
So I am very interested, but
yeah,
probably going to see Oppenheimer first.
Oppenheimer, I mean, it's Nolan. It's New Mexico. It's the atomic bomb. It was filmed here last summer.
And you talk about a slate that makes you go, whoa.
Yeah.
That gives you a dopamine rush. That's a cast right there that gives you a dopamine rush.
Oh, Nolan, he's got all his guys.
His bag of tricks.
He's got all his... The only thing they're missing is Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Yeah.
And for good reason.
Oh.
I don't know what he does anymore.
The reason I say
still. For good reason is if his face popped up during that movie, I think it would take me out of it.
What? Oh, poor Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Yeah, I like the movie 50-50. You ever watch that?
I have not yet.
Him and Seth Rogen, and he has cancer. It's a good movie.
Okay.
And that reminded me why I love him. I love Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Yeah.
July 28th. This is a movie. Why did I think this was a show? The Marvels.
It's not a show?
I think it's a movie.
I could have sworn that was going to be a show.
Maybe
I'm thinking of Miss Marvel.
Oh, so yeah, Miss Marvel was a show and it came out.
Okay.
And
I'll be honest, that might be one of the Marvel ones I don't rush to the theater to see. And I'm wondering if we need to see Miss Marvel for it to make sense. Are we going to miss a lot if we don't see it?
Yeah. I pray not.
Yeah.
And I'm probably skipping it. But that's why we're talking about these releases at all, is because you got to go, okay, you got Quantumanium.
Yeah.
You got Guardians 3, and you got the Marvels.
Mm-hmm.
Can we do a little switchy poo?
Yeah, put the Marvels in
Marvels in February.
Yeah, I like that.
Let's do a little switchy poo.
I like the switchy poo. Switchy poo, blood and honey.
Yeah. Can I get a switchy poo, blood and honey, please? So, there's an odd movie coming out in October that they've talked about making for a very long time. And I'm utterly surprised they're still making this fucking movie, much less it's coming out. Kraven the Hunter.
Oh, right. And it's with something Taylor
Kick-ass.
Johnson. Aaron Taylor Johnson.
Yes.
Who was Quicksilver in Avengers Age of Ultron.
Yes.
And they killed him.
Yeah.
So now he's coming back as I wonder if they're going to touch on that or they're just going to go, nah, it's like how Chris Evans played the Human Torch and now he's Captain America.
Well, there is overlap, but I think this will take place in that Venom Morbius universe.
Oh, that's how we can do it.
So I think that's how it's like, okay. And are you ready for like the Kraven the Hunter trailer to be playing the same amount that the Morbius trailer played?
Right. Yeah.
Because that's what we're looking forward to.
Yep.
So, that's happening.
Okay. I mean, I don't know a whole lot about Kraven the Hunter for him to have his own movie, but show me something, right?
Hey, you know what, man? Just like most of these Spider-Man villains who are getting their own movie, they're really great characters when Spider-Man's in the fucking thing.
Yep.
Oh my God, are they great characters with a lot of depth when they have when they're the antagonist to the protagonist Spider-Man.
Yeah.
When they have their own movie, though.
I also have a little bit of an issue with a Spider-Man villain having their own movie and they're wreaking havoc. Spider-Man's nowhere to be found.
Nowhere to be found.
Why?
He's a newspaper article.
Yeah, right.
They throw him in there.
It'll be a picture of Tom Holland, and then,
Right.
maybe J.K. Simmons does a little Daily Bugle stuff, and then but yeah, I have an issue with that.
But Spider-Man's just
because imagine a Spider-Man movie where it's just like a bank robbery, or it's just a little, auto Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
Right? Like
the whole time he's just doing like civilian petty crimes.
He's just doing like the little pop-up missions when you're playing Spider-Man 2, the video game. The little kid that's like, help my balloon. Yeah. Like he's just doing that for an hour and a half.
It's just side quests.
And no major villain.
Yeah.
That would suck.
Who would even be the goddamn villain of Kraven the Goddamn Hunter?
Right.
Or I guess the thing that they battle. I don't know.
Right.
Is that even a villain at that point?
They'll also probably have Tom Hardy make an appearance.
Yeah, he'll make an appearance.
In some way, or, he'll be the end credit scene. And they come together and they're like, you hear about this spider guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard of him. I wish he was in the fucking movie.
Yeah, I heard of him when I got sucked into the other universe in the other movie when they were supposed to use me and then they didn't because there was already too many people.
Yeah.
And then out of nowhere, Morbius will come in and just like start jerking everyone off. So
yeah, that'd be great.
Anyhow, a little look forward to Redband Halloween next year.
Yeah.
Exorcist reboot.
Yes. So
I think we should make that our thing.
Again, never seen an Exorcist movie.
Wow. Yeah.
There's already like 40 of them.
Yeah.
And we're doing it again.
Listen, if we saw the goddamn 40th Michael Myers movie, we're damn sure going to see the goddamn 40th Exorcist movie.
And who knows, between now and October,
we
might get a fucking Michael Myers trailer, another Halloween trailer, because you just know it's not done. You know it's not done.
I will self-harm if they do that. I'm threatening to self-harm right now.
Yeah.
I'll hurt myself. I will be a danger to myself. You will have to admit me into the psych ward.
You will be on watch.
You'll have to put me in a straitjacket and take away all the pencils and shoestrings.
Yep. Oh, speaking of pencils, isn't John Wick coming out this year too?
Oh, shit. I might have missed that one. Hold on, baby.
For those who don't know, the reason I say speaking of pencils is because he killed a man with a pencil.
Now, still haven't seen a John Wick. Excuse me. That's okay. That's coming out in March. Why did I skip that? Sorry.
John Wick is coming out in March?
March 24th.
Whoo.
That's the fourth one.
Okay. I'm definitely going to see that.
We like that.
100% going to see that.
We like that very much. So that'll be good. 100% going to see that. Now, going into our holiday season next year, we got 2 on the docket that I found to, and more, I'm sure more will be announced.
Yeah.
But right now, we got Dune 2, November 3rd.
Oh, yeah, Dune 2. Okay, I'll see that.
I will see it.
I think Austin Butler is going to be in it.
Yes.
As well?
Yes.
Cool.
Austin, it's like every fucking young star is in that goddamn movie.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my God.
They said, get every available jawline. Austin Butler.
Right away.
Timothy Chalamet.
Zendaya. And Florence Pugh.
Get all the jawlines.
Those are like the 4 most famous young people in the world right now.
Yep. Yeah.
I hate it and I love it.
Mm-hmm.
I hate it because it's not me. I love it because they're so damn good.
Yeah.
So, speaking of jawline, December 15th is Chalamet's Willy Wonka.
And I will see it.
I'm going to see that.
Again, I'm. It's like Steven Spielberg told Brian Levant.
Yeah.
Show me something I've never seen.
Yep.
So I will go looking for something I've never seen.
Yeah. And it'll be that.
And I don't doubt that Timothy won't deliver.
He's going to deliver. I think he is going to show, he is, he's done a lot of things that are out of the ordinary. But he does always seem to be playing the same type of guy. Mm-hmm. Except, I think he did really well in Dune.
Yeah.
I think, and then that one fucking one with the king shit, whatever the fuck on Netflix. It's like The Last King or the fucking king of something.
Oh, never saw it.
He's like, and so I think what he's going to do in Wonka, like he's done in those ones, is show us that he's like capable of playing a character that doesn't talk like a fucking California beach bum,
Yeah.
Like, he's going to be like, no. Like, there's a reason I get all this work.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like I'm not here because because he's so good at that. He's so good at just being like your prototypical Gen Z white person.
Yeah.
But like at the end of the day, I think he's going to get into like Leo status one day.
Oh, yeah.
He's almost there already.
He's already got the body of work.
He does.
For it. I mean, he's played a variety of roles. But yeah, I mean, maybe, I don't know, like what this Willy Wonka movie is supposed to be like. Sure. But I could see it being maybe a darker Willy Wonka that I've never seen. I could see him maybe taking that on.
Yeah, it's like Willy Wonka, but like he's like addicted to like, the fucking the Chaco River.
Yeah, it's like Willy Wonka's Funhouse of Horrors.
Yes.
And
I think they'll lean into that, and that's why I'll be there, baby.
Oh yeah.
I'll be there, baby. And that's right now as far as I can see. Those are some of our headliners for this year.
Looking pretty good. I think it'll be a different year.
Yeah.
Like the Barbie movie is going to be different.
That's going to be huge.
We'll see what this Quantum Mania stuff sets up that could be different for the next phase of Marvel.
Right.
We're going to see, the difference of Winnie the Pooh.
Sure.
Blood and Honey.
Sure.
And everything in between.
We'll
see what comes out in between as well. Thank you all for joining us. Again, remember, we have now moved from Fridays to Wednesdays.
Yes.
So look out for us on Wednesdays, YouTube, Spotify, Apple, Amazon, wherever you find and listen to podcasts. Be sure to like, share, hit the bell notification, subscribe. Thank you all so much for listening and supporting the podcast. And we will see you next week.
See you next week.